Have you caught your Shih Tzu chewing grass and wondered, has my dog become a vegetarian? Or is he sick? If this has happened to you, don't worry. This behavior might seem odd, but it's actually more common than you think. And today, we're going to uncover this mystery together. There are 8 surprising reasons why your dog might eat grass, and the last reason is something every pet owner needs to know before it's too late. Before we continue, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any content about your pet. This helps me bring more information that will improve your Shih Tzu's life. Now, let's get straight to the point. Some dogs eat grass simply because they like it. The smell, the taste, and the texture might be pleasant for them, like a natural snack. Others might be bored, and without toys or stimulation, they end up nibbling on anything they find. But is that all? Not always. In some cases, this behavior might indicate that something's wrong. Your Shih Tzu might be trying to compensate for a nutritional deficiency, especially if his food is of low quality or if he's not getting enough fiber in his diet. Additionally, many dogs eat grass to try to vomit because they're feeling discomfort in their stomach. This could be a sign of more serious digestive issues, like gastritis or acid reflux. And there's more. If your pet is eating grass frequently, he might be dealing with worms and parasites. That's right. Some dogs chew grass to relieve the intestinal discomfort caused by worms. Now that you know the reasons, what can you do to avoid this behavior? At the end, I'll give you essential tips to make sure your Shih Tzu stays healthy and protected. So, stay tuned until the end because this information can make all the difference in the life of your best friend. Natural habit. Many pet owners worry when they see their Shih Tzu eating grass, but the truth is that this behavior might just be a natural habit for dogs. Since ancient times, when dogs still lived in the wild, they had the instinct to seek different types of food to complement their diet. Even domesticated, this behavior is still present in many dogs, including your Shih Tzu. Studies show that wolves and other wild canids also consume plants occasionally, and this might have been passed genetically to domestic dogs. In other words, eating grass may not be a problem, but rather an instinctive trait. Some dogs simply enjoy the sensation of grass in their mouth, chewing out of curiosity or fun. The freshness of the grass can be pleasant, especially on hot days, acting almost like a refreshing snack. Moreover, grass can help with digestion, acting as a natural source of fiber. If your Shih Tzu eats grass occasionally and doesn't show any other concerning symptoms, there's no reason to panic. However, if he's eating it too often or compulsively, there may be another explanation. In some cases, this might indicate that your dog is bored and is seeking distraction through this behavior. Could the lack of play be causing your pet to develop unusual habits? Boredom and curiosity. Boredom can be one of the main reasons why a Shih Tzu eats grass. These dogs are known for being affectionate and loving companions, but they also need stimulation to stay happy and healthy. If your dog spends a lot of time without interesting activities, it might start looking for ways to entertain itself, and chewing on grass can be one of those ways. Just like humans might bite their nails or twirl their hair when bored, dogs can also develop habits to cope with monotony. The Shih Tzu is an intelligent and curious breed, so it needs daily play, walks, and challenges to avoid boredom. When it doesn't receive enough stimulation, it may begin to explore the surroundings in unusual ways, testing the flavors and textures of everything it finds along the way, including grass. Additionally, if the owner doesn't spend enough time interacting with the dog may turn to repetitive behaviors for distraction. This doesn't necessarily mean the dog is sick, but it may indicate that it needs more attention and variety in its routine. A good way to prevent this behavior is to ensure your Shih Tzu has interactive toys, environmental enrichment, and regular walks. Hide-and-seek games with treats, toys that stimulate thinking, and even simple training can help keep its mind occupied. But does this solve the problem for all dogs? Not always. Sometimes, the dog might be eating grass not just out of boredom, but because it genuinely wants to chew something fresh and different. Attractive smell and taste. Often, dogs eat grass simply because they like the smell and taste. This might seem strange to us, but to them, certain types of grass have a pleasant aroma and a refreshing taste. Some leaves are juicier, and the Shih Tzu might find them appetizing, especially on hot days. Additionally, the texture can be interesting to chew on, almost like a natural snack. Just like we enjoy trying different types of food, dogs explore the world through their taste. Another factor that can make grass attractive is the presence of small droplets of dew or even scents left by other animals. Dogs have a much more refined sense of smell than we do, and they can identify odors that we can't even imagine. Curiosity might lead them to chew just to better understand that different scent. In some cases, grass might remind them of the smell of other foods or have a slight natural sweetness, making the dog want to try it. If your Shih Tzu only chews grass occasionally and shows no signs of discomfort afterward, there's no need for concern. However, if it starts eating large quantities or shows excessive interest, it's important to keep a closer eye on it. It might be looking for something missing in its diet or trying to relieve a digestive discomfort. Not all grass is safe, and some might be contaminated with chemicals like pesticides and fertilizers, which can be harmful to your pet's health. Since the smell and taste can be a major attraction for your dog, we need to address a risk that many owners don't realize: contamination of the grass with toxic substances. Not all green areas are safe, and simply chewing on some leaves can expose your Shih Tzu to silent poisons. Now, let's discuss this danger and how you can protect your pet from unexpected poisoning. Stay tuned, as this is essential information to keep your dog healthy and free from risks. Silent poisoning. The grass your Shih Tzu chews may be contaminated with highly toxic chemicals. The simple habit of eating a few leaves can expose your dog to pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers used to keep lawns green and beautiful. These products are designed to repel insects and weeds, but they can be extremely harmful to pets. The danger lies in the fact that contamination doesn't always have a detectable smell or taste, making poisoning silent and hard to identify in time. When a dog ingests contaminated grass, symptoms can range from mild to severe, depending on the amount and type of substance present. The most common signs include vomiting, diarrhea, excessive drooling, tremors, and even difficulty breathing. In more severe cases, poisoning can lead to neurological problems and organ failure. If you notice any unusual behavior after your dog chews on grass, seek veterinary help immediately. Quick action can make all the difference in recovery. To avoid this danger, it's crucial to be mindful of where your pet walks. If you have a garden at home, opt for natural, pet-safe products. In public parks and squares, look for signs indicating chemical use or talk to local staff to understand if there's any risk. Additionally, whenever possible, avoid letting your Shih Tzu come into contact with morning dew-covered grass, as many pesticides are applied during this time and may still be active. Now that you're aware of the hidden dangers of contaminated grass, it's important to consider another factor that might be behind this behavior: your pet's diet. Could it be eating grass because it feels something is missing in its diet? Some dogs turn to this habit as a way to compensate for the lack of essential nutrients. Let's explore how a balanced diet can make a difference and prevent your Shih Tzu from seeking something in the grass that could be in its food bowl. Nutritional deficiency. If your Shih Tzu frequently eats grass, it might be trying to compensate for a nutritional deficiency in its diet. Just as humans experience specific cravings when lacking certain nutrients, dogs may also seek out natural alternatives to make up for what's missing in their food. Grass is rich in fiber, and some dogs may turn to it when they're not getting enough of this nutrient in their commercial food or homemade meals. Fiber is essential for healthy digestion, helping with stool formation and proper nutrient absorption. If your pet is eating grass constantly, it may indicate that it needs more fiber in its diet. But this isn't the only possible reason. Some dogs may also be looking for minerals and vitamins that aren't being provided correctly. A low-quality dog food or a poorly balanced homemade diet may not supply all the essential nutrients your dog needs, leading it to seek other sources of nourishment. A simple way to avoid this deficiency is by offering high-quality food suitable for your Shih Tzu's age and size. If you prefer to feed your dog a natural diet, it's essential to follow the guidance of a specialized veterinarian to ensure your pet is receiving all the necessary nutrients. Additionally, including natural treats like dog-safe vegetables and fruits can help balance the diet and prevent your dog from feeling the need to look outside the food bowl. If your Shih Tzu continues eating grass even with a balanced diet, there may be another explanation for this behavior. Some dogs do it as a mechanism to relieve digestive issues like reflux or stomach discomfort. They instinctively chew grass to try and force themselves to vomit and alleviate the feeling of unease. But is this behavior always harmless, or can it indicate something more serious? Let's explore how your pet's digestive system may be influencing this habit and when it's time to be concerned and seek veterinary help. Self-medication. If your Shih Tzu has a habit of eating grass, it might be trying to self-medicate. That's right, many dogs eat grass when they feel some digestive discomfort, like nausea or stomach pain. This behavior can be an instinctive mechanism to induce vomiting and relieve the sensation of unease. Grass, when ingested, can slightly irritate the dog's stomach, causing vomiting and helping to expel something that is causing discomfort, such as undigested food or a feeling of bloating. This process of self-medication is not uncommon among dogs. They instinctively look for ways to alleviate pain or discomfort they're experiencing, and eating grass may be a natural way of trying to improve their condition. If your Shih Tzu eats grass and then vomits soon after, this could be a sign that it's trying to clean its stomach or relieve indigestion. However, if this behavior becomes frequent, it could be a signal that something more serious is going on. The dog might have recurring digestive problems, such as gastritis, reflux, or even intestinal parasites causing discomfort. If your dog vomits occasionally after eating grass but doesn't show other signs of illness, like loss of appetite or lethargy, it could just be a natural reflex. However, if this becomes a constant practice or if there are signs that your pet is in more pain or discomfort than usual, it's important to consult a veterinarian. Excessive vomiting, with or without grass, could indicate a more serious problem that needs medical attention. Additionally, if your Shih Tzu has an unbalanced diet or is eating something it shouldn't, that might also contribute to digestive discomfort. Let's explore the signs you should look out for to know if your pet is truly trying to alleviate a digestive problem and when it's the right time to seek professional help to ensure your dog's well-being. Gastrointestinal problems. If your Shih Tzu has the habit of eating grass and then frequently tries to vomit, this could be a sign that it is trying to relieve some gastrointestinal problem. Although dogs sometimes turn to grass as a way of self-medicating to soothe their stomach, this behavior can also be an indication of a more serious health issue. If your pet is suffering from gastritis, reflux, or any other digestive condition, it might seek natural ways to relieve discomfort. In this case, grass serves as a way to stimulate vomiting, helping to expel something bothering its digestive tract. Gastric problems, such as gastritis, can cause your Shih Tzu to feel nausea, stomach pain, and general discomfort. This can make it look for ways to relieve the unease. However, if it starts vomiting frequently or shows persistent symptoms like loss of appetite, lethargy, blood or mucus in stools, it could be a sign of a gastrointestinal problem that requires veterinary attention. Ignoring these signs can lead to more severe complications like ulcers or infections. Furthermore, if your Shih Tzu has an unbalanced diet or consumes foods that are unsuitable for it, this could aggravate the gastrointestinal issues. Some ingredients can be hard to digest or cause inflammation in the stomach, leading the dog to try to alleviate the pain by chewing grass. This is especially common in dogs with food allergies or intolerances to certain ingredients. It's important to keep an eye out for any behavioral changes in your pet. If it is eating grass regularly, vomiting after meals, or showing signs of abdominal pain, consult the veterinarian for an accurate diagnosis. Ignoring the symptoms can result in serious long-term health problems. Now that you understand how gastric problems can influence your dog's behavior, it's important to know how to diagnose and treat these conditions. Let's talk about the importance of a balanced diet and how it can help prevent digestive problems in your Shih Tzu. Worms and parasites. If your Shih Tzu is constantly eating grass and vomiting afterward, it's possible that it is suffering from gastrointestinal issues. While eating grass occasionally is not uncommon, this repetitive behavior may indicate that something more serious is happening in your pet's digestive tract. Problems like gastritis, acid reflux, or even intestinal infections could be causing this discomfort. When your dog tries to vomit after eating grass, it might be trying to relieve a feeling of nausea or abdominal pain caused by these issues. Gastritis, for example, is inflammation of the stomach that can be triggered by various factors, such as inappropriate diets, irritating foods, stress, or even bacterial infections. The most common symptoms include vomiting, loss of appetite, lethargy, and abdominal pain. If your Shih Tzu is showing these signs along with the habit of eating grass, it's important to seek help from a veterinarian. Ignoring these symptoms can lead to serious complications, such as gastric ulcers or internal bleeding. Additionally, digestive system problems can affect nutrient absorption and cause nutritional deficiencies. When your pet's body isn't absorbing food properly, it may seek alternatives, like grass, to try and correct this deficiency. However, the solution isn't to turn to grass, but rather to provide a more balanced diet that meets your Shih Tzu's nutritional needs. Another factor that can influence gastrointestinal problems is intestinal parasites, which can cause abdominal pain, vomiting, and abnormal stools. If your dog is eating grass to relieve this discomfort, it's possible that it is dealing with worms. To confirm this, a veterinary examination is essential, as the presence of parasites requires specific treatment with antiparasitic medications. One of the more alarming reasons your Shih Tzu might be eating grass is the presence of worms or intestinal parasites. Although chewing grass is a common behavior, when it becomes excessive, it may indicate that your dog is trying to relieve discomfort caused by these parasites. Intestinal worms, like roundworms, tapeworms, and giardia, can cause a variety of issues in your pet's digestive system, including abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea. These parasites feed on the nutrients in the dog's intestines, impairing the proper absorption of food and causing overall discomfort. If your Shih Tzu is eating grass regularly, it could be a sign that it is trying to rid itself of the discomfort caused by worms. The act of chewing grass can induce vomiting, providing temporary relief from intestinal discomfort. However, this relief is only momentary, and the real solution is to treat the parasitic infestation. The symptoms of a parasitic infestation are not always easy to identify, but typical signs include weight loss, dull coat, mucus or blood in stools, increased appetite without weight gain, and of course, the frequent behavior of eating grass. If you notice any of these signs, it is crucial to consult a veterinarian for tests and confirm the presence of worms. Early diagnosis is essential to ensure your Shih Tzu receives the appropriate treatment before the infestation causes more severe damage to its health. Treatment usually involves administering antiparasitic medications, which may be oral or injectable, depending on the type of parasite identified. Additionally, maintaining a clean environment is important to prevent new infestations, such as keeping the area where your dog goes to the bathroom always clean and disinfected. Now that you understand what may be behind your Shih Tzu's grass-eating habit, it's time to take action. Be alert to signs of intestinal parasites and take your dog to the vet for regular checkups. In the next section, we'll share essential tips to protect your pet from worms and parasites, ensuring they have a healthy life free from discomfort. Now that you know the 8 reasons why your Shih Tzu may be eating grass, it's time to take important actions to ensure your pet's health and well-being. Observing your dog's habits is essential. If it's eating grass frequently, pay attention to other signs, such as vomiting, diarrhea, or loss of appetite. These symptoms may indicate that something is wrong, and it's time to seek veterinary help. Diet also plays a crucial role. Make sure your Shih Tzu is receiving a balanced diet that's appropriate for its age and size. A high-quality diet can prevent nutritional deficiencies that might cause your pet to seek alternatives like grass to feel better. Also, avoid allowing your dog access to areas treated with chemicals like pesticides or fertilizers, as these can be extremely harmful to its health. If you live in a public area or have a garden, be mindful of these substances and ensure your pet's safety. Remember that regular veterinary checkups are essential to identify any health problems before they become serious. Prevention is always the best way to keep your Shih Tzu healthy and happy. And don't forget, share this content with other dog owners. The more people know about the reasons behind this behavior, the more dogs will be able to live healthy, worry-free lives. Now tell me, has your Shih Tzu ever eaten grass? What other behaviors have you observed? Leave your comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more essential pet care tips. If you want to ensure your Shih Tzu has the best quality of life possible, subscribe now and follow all the content we've prepared for you and your four-legged friend.